Okay, I'm out in the studio today getting ready to start another Heart wall collection. So I found a piece and I'm going to take a look at it and we'll get started. So let me go over there and we'll get the first part going and take a look. Okay, I found this scrap of MDF laying around. This is from another project that have done quite a while back. So I kind of laid it out and thought, well, let me see what we can do with that. So let me find some more pieces and see what direction this is going to go. Okay, I found this piece of stained glass green. I'm going to lay it right here. Just kind of get started with a little bit of the layout. So maybe take a little scrap board like that. Possibly I'm just going to put this little heart up there. This is bloodwood. It probably won't be the heart, but it'll be maybe that size. So let's step on through and find some other pieces to kind of get this thing starting to look like something. So I'm not sure what this is going to be. This is the backer board. That's probably won't be the backer board. We'll probably have to do this to where it's has a better look to it. So let me look around, see if I can find some more pieces to add to this to kind of get it in the direction that we want it to look at. So let me go ahead. Okay, I've located some more stained glass that's already been broke up and just kind of laying it around there just to kind of see what that might look like. So let me keep looking and see what we can come up with and go from there. Okay, I found another piece of MDF, and what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to cover this with some foil and then probably put some white quartz crystals on it so that it'll add to this piece. So let me put some foil on there and then we'll add it to it and see what it looks like. Okay, we got the foil on here. I'm thinking that I'm going to put some clear quartz crystal rocks on here so that it'll shine through on the foil. Let me move this out of the way so you can kind of see it a little bit better. So that's kind of the general look that I'm looking at, kind of going that direction. This is just to kind of get an idea of what the piece might look like. I don't know that's the heart's going to be that or a different heart. We'll just move stuff around a little bit, see if we can find some that's probably a little better so you can see the glass and the other. So that's kind of the layout. So I'm going to keep working on this and see if I can figure out the complete look. And so let me keep on looking and then we'll step to the next step. Okay, I'm working on this particular heart. This is the original piece of MDF that I'd scrapped out that I found. Now that I'm looking at it, I probably got it backwards from what I originally wanted it. Or no, that's okay. But anyway, this is a 1/4 inch MDF. Let me get that where you can see it. There you are. And I wanted to bring this up, so I'm going to show you how I brought it up here. And I'm going to bring this piece up. I've got it blocked up here just to set it up to where I can see. So it's going to be attaching right to the back of the heart, so it'll give it another dimension bringing it up. And I used 3/8 MDF now, so I recut this pretty well, and I cut it to match the stained glass pretty close in the back. I've got this set on there, I've got this set up here, just to kind of get the layout. I want it to, of course, always having some different dimensions in the piece. So I'm working on, I'm kind of thinking about bringing a backer board around here. I've kind of lined it out a little bit. And probably the backer board. I'm thinking that I may, that glass piece, I may want to try to, I was thinking about maybe cracking it like the blue, but then the more I think about it, well, then I'll have a cracked piece and a cracked piece, and I don't really want two cracked pieces, so I'm probably going to leave it like it is, even though, yeah, I think I'll just leave it like it is. Now I'm going to get some handmade paper. I'm looking at some of my paper. I've got some papers over here, some different handmade paper. I've got some over here, some green with gold. So I'm thinking green with gold. Green, there's a little bit of purple in here. I'm going to probably put the paper on top of here on this piece. That was the MDF piece that I started with, that I've kind of remade because I'm thinking of some other things that I want to do over here on this. So anyway, let me get the paper on here, and then we'll step up, and probably I'm going to put a backer board here, and I'm thinking I'm going to do with some, I've got some black handmade paper that I might put right on here, and then go from there. So just kind of looking at the different options that I might have on this piece. So let me keep working, and we'll get back here just shortly. Okay, I just got through putting the backer paper on the, or the paper on this piece. So it's a blue, got a blue, gold, and green. So you can kind of see it there. So then there it is, laid out a little bit. I'm probably not going to use the Bloodwood heart. I'm going to use a different heart, but this kind of gives you the next step. Let me, I'm going to cut the backer board for this, and put some paper on it and go to the next step, and we'll take a look. Okay, I just got through cutting a piece of backer board right here. I put some black, handmade black paper on it. I glued it on. Let me see if I can show it to you. And I put the glass there. Kind of got this piece there. Kind of a little bit of a layout there. So got some more steps that I'm thinking about doing. I'm going to raise this up with some pieces behind here. So this is going to have, I'm going to put some clear quartz crystals on this so that you can see the shine of the green through there. Going to glue this glass on. I got to clean it up and then glue it on. I'm thinking of some things right here on this piece right here. I'm thinking about putting a little skirt around it with some maybe some wingay wood or something right here, and skirt it out. I mean, have little pieces and make a skirt all the way around it, so where it's not just floating up there, it's kind of floating with the skirt. I guess is that what I'm trying to say. So anyway, let me keep working and see what the next step is. But it's going to be a very nice one. I'm not sure what to do with the heart yet, so we're not going to use the Bloodwood. We're going to use some other heart. I'm going to have to make a heart, or create a heart, to go with this piece so that it stands out and looks sharp. Anyway, it's looking good already. Let's keep going. Okay, I've glued the glass piece on. I'm using some green glitter up here just to kind of accent where the two pieces went together. I went ahead and glued the blue glass on. and I have some glue that kind of oozed out, so I said, oh, okay, I'll put some glitter around that too, so it'll be give a little shine there. So I've got to let this dry, tap this glitter off, and then we'll put the next parts on. I still haven't quite figured out what we're going to do with the heart, but as we go along we'll take a look and see what we come up with. But it's going to look pretty nice, I can tell, because we're going to have this piece up here. This piece is going to be up here, so I've raised this up with some wingy wood. See, let me show you. So it's about an inch to inch and probably just an inch, three quarters to an inch raised up. I'll come back and touch up this right here and paint this edge black so you won't see it. Anyway, that's going to be raised up. This is our just a temporary block right here till we get everything set up, but looking great. So let's go to the next step and see what we come up with. Okay, I took the bloodwood heart off, and I put this heart on there. I think that's going to look better. This is just a pattern, but it's a bigger heart. So I've set this on there. This maybe need to move it up just a little bit this way. Anyway, this is kind of the look that we're looking for. It's going to look pretty nice. It's going to be, of course, the three-dimensional. That's a block, just temporary block there, so we'll put a good block in there, something that's a dark wood, and we'll polish it so it doesn't take away from anything. But it's, I think you can kind of get the look. I still haven't figured out exactly what we're going to do with the heart. I think we're going to use this style of heart, that kind of the look with the little curve in it. I think it's looking great. So let me go to the next step and then we'll look at it again. Oh, this little piece goes over here. That little cubic zirconia goes right there. So we've still got to put the quartz on here, onto the silver, onto the green aluminum foil background, so we can get that to pop. And we'll got to figure out what we're going to do there. So anyway, let's keep working on it and see what we get. Okay, I just got through gluing the crystals onto the this piece right here. Let me get the camera right angle. This piece right here. I had some of this gold chain that I glued around the outside. I thought that looked good. So I've got that piece is done. Also, I put together this set of beads that I've had in all my stuff, and I'm working on, I think, what I'm going to do for the heart is I've got this heart right here. Here's some of the quartz clear crystals that I put on that. I've got this heart. I just got through spray painting this flat black. I'll flip this over, and I'm using a blue reflective paper. And I think what I'm going to do is I want to take those beads and put them on the outside edge of this heart. I got to trim all this off, and then I'm going to probably put the clear quartz crystals in the inside of that, and that'll be the heart for this particular piece. I may do something different in the center, but I'm going to, that's my first attempt to make the heart for this particular heart wall, just to say I love you wall heart, part of the collection. So anyway, let me work on that, and then we'll take a look here shortly. I haven't glued anything on yet. I've glued the glass on, the glass pieces. I think I've already said that. This piece is not glued on, it's just sitting. This piece is just sitting there. It's not glued on. I just got through gluing the crystals on, so it's got to dry. But anyway, oh, I found this piece of purple heartwood, and I cut it, notched it, so that the piece, this piece, oh, and I beveled this thing this morning because I was going to do a skirt. I talked about a skirt, but I think if I bevel it, then it won't, you won't see the edges. I'll have to paint the edges black, but that way it'll give it a, it's almost like a, looks like a propeller, kind of. But anyway, so I beveled that, painted that black, so that's kind of the direction that centerpiece is going to go, and then the heart's in the center. So let me keep working and we'll look at it here shortly. Okay, I got the hearts laid out. I glued the hearts together. That's a double heart. I think that needs to be moved over a little bit. It's sliding. Still gluing. I probably need to level it up a little bit. But anyway, here it is. Kind of, it's not all glued together. It's just set on there just to kind of get a look at it. I think it's turning out really, really neat looking. It's so anyway, there it is. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I probably put this on some of my shoes at the, you know, I do the hearts, and then I enhance the pictures, and I put them on the shoe collection. This is the Love Life shoes, just to say Love Life. I have probably 30 different, I have over 30 on there right now. And then also I have some that with my crosses on there, so that's the IWW Jesus, I Walk with Jesus shoes, so there's a lot of those on there. Anyway, check that out if you're interested. Anyway, this heart's looking super, almost finished. Let me glue everything together and we'll hang it on the wall and then take a look at it from then. Okay, we got this one, this just to say I love you heart, complete. Looks very nice, turned out beautiful. I'm going to take some pictures of it and get it on the Etsy site. It's, I just put the angle bracket on it to mount it out here in the studio. You can see the detail there. Got to dust off a little bit of the excess glitter. Anyway, stay tuned for the next one. Watch for the next studio time. Gorgeous piece. Look for it on Etsy if you're thinking about it. Of course, I'm going to put it on some of the shoes and different things on the Etsy site, so check out that too. And anyway, have a blessed day and stay tuned.